Hello, everyone, and welcome to Connecting the Dots with Dr. Ashaye, a great place to be if you desire to take charge of your health so you can live fully while enjoying doing what you love. If this is your first time joining us, you're welcome. This month, we're talking about vitamins and what they do, why you need them, if they can have side effects, how you take them correctly, how they affect health, and so much more. So if you have questions about vitamins, supplements, stay tuned for this 4-part series. You're listening to Connecting the Dots with Dr. Ashaye. I'm Lola Ashaye. I'm a family medicine doctor and lifestyle medicine doctor and owner of InTouch Primary Care in Sugar Land. At InTouch, we make it easy for you to achieve and maintain good health by providing stress-free medical care so you can feel well enough and fit enough to chase your dreams. You can learn more about our practice and enroll on our website, intouchprimarycare.com. Okay, so this is our second of 4 episodes in this mini-series. And last week, we discussed what vitamins are, why they're important, and we talked about the different categories, the water and fat-soluble category. And today, we're going to talk about safety around vitamins. So now we know vitamins are important and why they're important and we have an idea that, we need them to optimize our health. But what and how we take them actually matter. So I've seen this many times. People are randomly taking vitamins without knowing what exactly they need them for, why they're taking it. They just have a habit of taking it. And sometimes people don't realize that actually when you take one vitamin, if you're taking too much of one vitamin, it can actually make you deficient in another vitamin, or worse, it can be harmful. So I'm going to share 3 tips today on how to make sure that you're taking vitamins safely. So the first tip is make sure you're taking the right amount, the right dose. Last week, we talked about the different categories, that there are fat-soluble vitamins and water-soluble vitamins. So when you take fat-soluble vitamins, they can be stored in your body for long periods of time. So for example, one of the fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin D. And because, a lot of people have been told that vitamin D deficient, they start taking, vitamin D. And many times if your levels are really low, you may have been started on a higher dose of vitamin D to start with. But that dose is supposed to be adjusted after a while. So that's something that you should be following up with your doctor for. Also, sometimes people are taking multiple vitamins, and sometimes one vitamin, maybe they're taking one vitamin by itself, like a vitamin D, and then they're taking a multivitamin or another vitamin that contains vitamin D. And so in that scenario, they can take excess vitamin, without even knowing it. So the good thing, though, is a vitamin like vitamin D toxicity is rare, but it can happen. So it's always good to follow up with a knowledgeable professional when you're taking vitamins. So in order to take it safely, number 1, make sure you're taking the right dose and amount. The second thing is how you store your vitamins. So storing it properly is important. Usually just store it in a cool, dry place away from moisture. You don't want to keep it in direct sunlight or direct light. You don't want to put it in the fridge because of the moisture, because it can make it degrade. So just be aware of where you're putting your vitamin. Cool, dry place is ideal. Now, before I share the last tip, I want to remind everyone about our free event in 2 days coming up this Friday, January 19th, from 12 to 1 o'clock. Our functional nutritionist, Ruchika, is going to be here. She's a health coach, and we're both going to be sharing tips and action steps for insulin resistance and maintaining a healthy weight. So please come, show your support, bring a friend that might benefit. It really can make a difference for them. And you can register with the link in the comment. Okay, so our last tip to take vitamins safely and to maximize, taking your vitamins. We're taking these things every day. It's important to make sure that you're maximizing them, right? The last tip is take it with a full glass of water. or with food, as long as the food doesn't have too much fiber. So when you do that, your body can absorb it more efficiently, and so you get more of the essential nutrients. So those are the three things that can help, in making sure that you're taking it safely. Number one, taking the adequate amounts, like the right dose and the right amount is important. Number two, how you store your vitamins is important, so that you're not it's not getting degraded because it's too moist, or it's too hot, or it's exposed to light. And then the last one is making sure that you're taking it with a full glass of water, or with food that doesn't have a lot of fiber. So next week, we're going to be talking about how to choose vitamins, how to make sure that you see whether or not the quality of your vitamin matters. And we're going to talk more about that next week. But before we go, if you're in the Houston area and you would like to build a healthy lifestyle so that you can feel better, or maybe you want to achieve a healthy weight, or you want to lower your dependence on medications, there are 3 ways to connect with us. You can register for the free workshop on insulin resistance and maintaining a healthy weight. You can go to our website, intouchprimarycare.com, and you can learn more there or enroll there. Or you can set a free 15-minute meeting with me by clicking on the link on our website. And all those links will be in the chat. So I hope you take advantage of that. And thank you for listening. And we'll see you next week at 2 p.m.